One. And good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
That's your line.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Behind the Mic, the short series that we have here. We discuss today what we did today on the radio behind the mic. I'm your student host, Andrew Coates. And, of course, we have our lovely new background here, Seton Hall University. We love you. And today for the radio, I discussed the first black man to run for president, Mr. George Edwin. And he was he was elected for the political party in Illinois, I believe, when he moved there. And it was a good segment. I did that to remind people that while Obama is world renowned and revered for the right reasons, there were people before. He wasn't the first. And it's always good to go back to your roots and the past, to learn from the past. So that's what we did today on the show. I thought it was pretty good. Usually people who watch Behind the Mic know, are regular loyal viewers. You guys know we usually talk about the news and like current politics and things that are occurring in the world today. But we feel that today we're going to take a more positive approach and talk about, I don't know if you can call this positive or not, but I would like to turn the conversation over to a legend who has passed away a while back, Mr. Chuck Berry. I'd like to turn things over to him. Courtesy of my mother, because she really likes his music, and so she wanted me to do him today on the radio. I said it was a little too far back. That was my fault for not doing something more recent.
We can do Chuck Berry.
We can do Chuck Berry. I just wasn't sure this week. But anyway, I'm just like to talk about him a little bit, his legacy, I suppose. Of course, everyone knows Elvis Presley as the king of rock and roll, and the same people, they also give him the title of the first in rock and roll. But no, it was Chuck Berry. He was the first person to combine all the elements of rock and roll. The first rock and roll song, Maybelline, his first hit, the first rock and roll song. Came out with hits like Johnny B. Good afterward, that was made famous in Back to the Future. He's wonderful. He's a legend. He's really good. Great guitarist, great entertainer and performer. One of the best of our time, and one of the best in the time. He will be dearly missed, I'm sure. He has the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and everything.
He's in it.
He's wonderful, and I definitely respect him.
This week in Black History included
Marvin Gaye, Booker T. Washington, and Dr. Carter G. Woodson.
Some people believe that Marvin Gaye, in his melodic, beautiful voice, was ahead of his time lyrically. What do you think?
I would say so as well. Just refresh my memory. It was more 70s and 80s, or no, 70s and 60s.
Late 60s, 70s.
About early 80s?
Yeah, early 80s.
Okay. So I would say around that time period.
Gone too soon.
Definitely.
What's going on?
So I would say around that time period, it would be, I wouldn't say, a kind of the early start of like a music as like, for music to have a deeper meaning into it, I suppose. A little more of the early start.
Nah, man, I hear what you're saying, and you're wrong. Yeah, because let me tell you something. The generation when I was a child, my generation, a lot of the music had a message, okay? And a lot of the music today, the hip-hop, the early hip-hop, had a message. But some of the trap music today that I hear has no message. Okay? And there was a time, late 80s, early 90s, where music began to fade away with no message. The Luther Vandross, the Marvin Gaye's of the world, they still exist, but Johnny Gill is out there. You know, the balloteers. You know, they're out here, but you don't. They're not in the forefront of the music industry.
They're a few. They're not coming in like they were before.
Yeah.
I would say probably a big part of that is the fact that music is really turning into like a serious like corporate business now.
Oh no, it's always been a corporate business.
Well, I mean, in the sense that it's all about finding someone with good market value. You throw their song and their
Chew them up.
Into one of the digital things. I forget what they call it too. Or you auto tune the voice. You write up a hit song. Throw it out there. Bam, $1 million.
Wow.
Gone are the days of good songwriting with
Blue
messages,
Magic,
like you said, with good respective messages and
sideshow.
Now it's all about a girl with a big butt that
See the girl
that can sing about
who collected hearts for souvenirs. So many tears. How you like that for a lyric? Let the sideshow begin. Well, we got too many sideshows. People need to be supportive. Kuchikajalia, Emojo. Those 7 principles of Kwanzaa are not just for Kwanzaa. They are for year round. Look to become enterprising. Look to incorporate yourself. And stop looking for a job. And if you're going to an Ivy League college, make sure you come home back to where you come from.
Definitely.
Don't get lost in the sauce, because that's what a lot of people are doing.
They are.
You know, leaving the community, not coming back. Working on the plantation. Talking about I'm moving on up. Yeah, right.
Well,
What you learned today, son, my brother?
I learned today that despite everything that happens, we still need to look forward. We still need to keep going. There's never a reason to permanently stop.
Absolutely. Never let discouragement derail you.
You said something to me last night about the detour. It only means you just got to move another way to go forward.
Right, to still get where you want to be. And we want to see you back with us next week. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you very much for another episode of Behind the Mic. As always, you can catch us on the radio station, 9:30 to 10, every single Saturday in the AM. Please subscribe, like, and comment. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. We have our own website, Questyouthradio.com. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day. Stay cognitive.